Lewis Alt for the Ring magazine. Delighted today to be joined with a savage Ray Ford here in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We're back again, obviously for another big fight against yourself, against Abraham Nova. Ray, good to see you. How's things? How are you, mate?
Everything good, man. We just ready to, put in pain.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess what is the fight week feeling? Obviously not the original opponent with it being Anthony Kakache, but the plan changes, but the job's still the same on Saturday night?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. The job is to go in there and get it done, come out victorious. That's always the goal versus anybody. So the job is definitely still the same.
How did you deal with a change in opponent with slightly different styles from Kakache and Nova? I guess how did you deal with that? Is that ever a hard thing to do, would you say?
Nah, I feel like we camp been going smooth. It's been the same. They both still orthodox. So yeah, the camp pretty much still went smooth and nothing changed at all.
Yeah. Is that a good thing, I guess, when there's not that much... But obviously the camp is emphasised on the opponent, but there's a lot of emphasis on yourself regardless of who you're fighting, if that makes sense.
No, not really. I mean, yeah, not really, no.
Okay. I know we spoke a couple of weeks ago and you said about almost sort of Abraham Nova having to take the arse whipping, I think, for Foster, I think you were saying. Do you enjoy putting that extra pressure on yourself, would you say?
I don't really feel pressure. Like, I say a lot of things, but as long as I come out with the win, like, it really ain't no pressure. Like, I don't feel pressure to go in there and, knock a guy out or, do extra things that I know what I gotta do. All I gotta do is go in there and win.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're confident. You are confident, regardless of whoever the opponent is. Sometimes people might see that as like creating almost extra pressure on themselves, or a rod for the back, for example. Yeah. Do you not see it like that when you talk confidently?
Nah, because I could say things just to say things. I could just be talking just to get the people hit. It don't even necessarily gotta like, I don't necessarily gotta mean it. I could just be saying it just to, whatever I say, it got something. It's a reason behind why I'm saying it. So I don't know. Yeah. I be talking.
Yeah. How would you describe so far the move up to 130? This is obviously being the third fight there. The Matisse fight, I think it's probably fair to say it didn't go the way you'd want in terms of the way he brought it.
Yeah.
A lot of people consider yourself one of the best at 130. How would you, describe that move up in terms of getting opportunities? Because I know you spoke to me about it being a bit frustrating in that sense.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating, but I feel like the time is getting closer. It's going to come. I just got to, first take care of Abraham Nova, but I got to shine. Like, I got to make sure I put on a performance so it can make, the higher-ups want to make other big fights and contact these other guys that signed to different promoters and, get the job done.
Mm-hmm. Is there that strive to be undeniable in a sense where people can say, like, look, Ray Ford, we can't say nothing about him no more? Is there that strive for that, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely striving for that because I feel like it is like, past performances that people still bring up, like early on in my career, things like that, I kind of like want to shut people up. So in order for me to do that, I got to be consistent and constantly, outshining myself in every fight that I do.
Not having a world title, but you still you feel like you are the best at 130.
Yeah, definitely. I'm always gonna feel like I'm the best at any weight class I go to. No matter who I'm fighting, I'm gonna feel like I'm the best. I'm better than them. So I feel like a world title don't really prove that who's the best in the division, because all the people in the division ain't fight each other. So we just gotta wait and see if I'm talking just to talk or I really believe in what I say.
Mm-hmm. With that, what you say there as well, like, world titles are obviously nice, and they're obviously an amazing feat, and you know what that's like to feel that way. Because you felt that way, and you felt it in the best way possible, the most dramatic way possible. From what you say there, like, does being a world champion matter to you, or does it matter more being in bigger fights, would you say? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think being a world champion means more to me because I feel like the bigger fights gonna come once you get the the belts and things like that. The money gonna come, everything gonna fall in line once you get the world title. So and then like it's a part of your legacy. Like you can spend money and your money can be taken away from you and things like that. You can't. I mean, you can lose your belt too, but you always gonna have that stamp like you was a world champion at this point in time. So I feel like Yeah, that certain things is erasable.
I see Shakur Stevenson was giving you high praise
Yeah.
on Twitter as well. Good to, I guess, have him side by side. You know, you have a great relationship with Shakur. He's doing his thing, you're doing your thing. Is that nice to hear, I guess, from someone like him?
Yeah, I mean, shit, we got the best camp in boxing. Period. All of our fighters is the best. I feel like in our gym. Shakur, me, Zay Quinn. We got Manny coming up. We got Shakir, coming up. He in the amateur still. So we got our stable is just crazy talented and good. But these is people that get to see me on a day-to-day basis in the gym, sparring, training camp, things like that. So they get to see a different side of me that other people don't really get to see.
Yeah, and when it comes to world titles, big fights, look, you with Matchroom, and they also have Sugar Nunez, who's a name that you've not been scared to say his name multiple times.
Yeah.
Is there that banging on to Eddie, being like, look, after this, we need, I need to be fighting him?
Yeah, I mean, I to be honest, I feel like they low key trying to protect Nunez for me. I don't think they really pressing the issue as hard as I am. Like I'm trying to get all the world champions, but Nunez, I feel like that's the easiest one. So that's who I've already been going at as soon as he became world champion. But I can see it. Like they don't have to sit here and say it or tell me. Like I can see what's going on. They don't. Yeah, I know what's going on.
Would you still recognise someone like Lamont Roach as a potential fight?
Yeah, definitely. If he's staying at 130, I just don't know what he's doing. Like that's the only thing.
If he was to stay at 130, yeah,
that for sure, definitely.
Yeah. How do you think that you match up against someone like Lamont?
I'll beat him. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to beat anybody that's getting in front of me. I'm never going to say anybody's going to beat me. So yeah, I'm going to beat him too. That's my boy, but
okay, sorry, apologies, yeah. But yeah, look, Ray, appreciate you taking time to speak to me. Always good to catch up, and all the best on August 16th against Abraham Nova.
Yes,
appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Cheers, mate.